What's up, Dave Altizer here. We are in my friend Justin Kelly's house, who was lucky enough to get the iPhone X this Friday. We're gonna be doing a comparison video with the iPhone X photography with the portrait mode compared to a professional DSLR. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna start out with the 5D first. We've got the L series 50mm on here. This is about a, what, $3,000, $4,000 setup. As expected, we have a very beautiful, professional looking picture. Now we're gonna try the same shot in portrait mode. So already, the image actually looks really good. I'm actually pretty impressed. I'm gonna take a shot. I'm trying to mimic the DSLR as much as possible. And boom, there we go. So as you can see on the screen, there's two different versions, and dang, the iPhone looks pretty freaking good. So we're gonna be shooting this backdrop here, nothing beautiful, but just looking at the colors, looking at the details in the trees, using the telephoto mode on this camera, on the iPhone X, and then using the, the DSLR with the 50, So I'm shooting everything in medium JPEG, which is about a 9 megapixel. The iPhone X has a 12 megapixel sensor in it, and this camera, I could either do 20 or 9, so I'm doing 9 megapixels. That'll hopefully just kind of make it sort of fair as far as the sharpness when we're looking at these images. So I'm just gonna line up the tree line here, center it. All right, so now we're gonna use the iPhone X. We're using the 2X mode, the telephoto mode. That's about a 50mm equivalent. So let's get that shot here. I can already tell, as an iPhone 7 Plus user, the telephoto camera was almost useless because there was no IS on the lens. You want image stabilization on telephoto lenses because when you're in really tight, you see all those little micro jitters. And so I am definitely seeing a huge change there. So this image is mostly about sharpness and dynamic range, so we'll compare that. This is my friend Justin that I was talking about earlier. We're in his home, so thanks again, Justin, for letting us do this.
You're very welcome.
This is also his iPhone X. We're gonna test this little setup here using the portrait mode, and then we're gonna mess around with some of the studio lighting effects as well, because this is a good place to test that. The studio lighting is really designed for people's faces rather than objects. Let's take some portraits of beautiful Justin Kelly. We're gonna start out using the 5D. So here we go, beautiful Justin Kelly, everybody. Give me a thinker pose. Yes. Beautiful. All right, and then we're going to use the iPhone X portrait mode now. That is really working well. Give me that thinker pose again. You gotta remember that Apple designed portrait mode specifically to take pictures of humans, and I've actually heard that they've also put animals in their algorithm as well, so you can take really nice pictures of your dog and cat. Let's try out some of the studio lighting effects. This is new for the newer models. The 8 Plus does this as well, but again, the iPhone X is always gonna be better because the IS on the telephoto lens and the faster aperture. That's the natural light, studio light, contour light, stage light. Let's see what that looks like.
Why? Like, why, Apple?
So epic, so epic. All right, one more. Give me that thoughtful thinker pose again. So the studio light mono, in my opinion, is the best. It makes the most sense with the black background. And it really works pretty well. It's actually pretty cool. The iPhone X is a fabulous iPhone. You already know this because I know that you've watched 100 reviews of it already. The portrait mode blows my brain. I cannot believe how good it looks. Now, of course, when you look at the pixels and you zoom in on a portrait mode photo compared to a photo using a real DSLR, duh, of course the DSLR is gonna look better. Of course it's gonna have more dynamic range. You have the power of RAW. With DSLR, you do get RAW on here if you use different apps, but it's still not the same. If you're a tourist or you're obviously a professional photographer, you want to have a DSLR with you, and it's okay to carry it around with you in addition to your iPhone. But what I found myself doing with my new son is when he's doing something cute or something that I want to document, I just pull my phone out and take a picture. And having a camera that blows the socks off of every other point and shoot that's ever existed, that is also a phone, I mean, it's just amazing what we have today in technology. And I can't wait to see what Apple does in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more iPhone videos, check out the playlist that I have made with all the iPhone reviews. I've done a full breakdown of the camera specs, as well as a detailed video talking about one of my favorite apps, the Anamorphic app. If you guys really liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out and I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you next time.